Hello, and welcome to Wise Women Wednesdays. We're excited to be here today to pour out to you guys what God has poured into us. So today I'm excited to have Miss Tailyn here with us.
Hi.
Say hi to everyone. And we're going to just give to you guys what God gave us in a real small snippet. Today we were talking a little bit about David and Goliath, and you can find that story in 1 Samuel
17.
Chapter 17. Read the entire chapter so you can understand the story of David and Goliath. So as I'm talking to little Miss Tailyn here, I asked her what inspired her about that story, David and Goliath. What inspired you, Tailyn?
Is that you should never be scared to face your fears. It doesn't matter how big you are. You can be the smallest of them all. And it doesn't matter how small you are. You can be the toughest and biggest of them all.
And God can do what?
Work miracles.
He can work miracles. So coming from the mouth of babes, how old are you, Tailyn?
10.
She's 10 years old, and she's saying that it doesn't matter how small you are, God still can use you. So for those of us women who have children out there who feel like we can't allow our children to do things and, to be used because they're too small, Tailyn is telling us it doesn't matter what.
How small you are, you can be the biggest.
You can be the biggest, because with God we're great, and with God we can work miracles and we can do things. So as we read the story of David and Goliath, we're reading a story, and Goliath was like this big
giant.
He was a big giant, and David was such a little small boy. He was a small boy. So compared to David and Goliath, Goliath was laughing and joking and saying like,
you're so small, I'm gonna things like that.
He's gonna kill him, right?
I'm gonna kill you.
So David had all
faith in God.
He had all faith in God. And what did he tell Goliath?
He said, Goliath, you may laugh at me, but I'm going to... No, he didn't say he was going to throw the stone at him, but he said that he was going to kill him, and he's going to cut his head off.
And he did just that. So I was excited when I read that story, and I said, what is two things that we can inspire women and, children all over the world? What can we tell them? At least 2 to 3 things that can let them know that they're great, and with God anything can happen. What's the first thing you would say?
I would say don't be afraid to face your fears because God is bigger than them.
Don't be afraid to face your fears because God is bigger. And what's the second thing you would tell people about being small?
It doesn't matter how small you are. Mm-hmm. You can be bigger than everybody you know.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't matter how small you are. You could be bigger. In Goliath's eye, he looked at David as a small boy. But in David's eye, he's like, with the God I serve, I'm bigger than that. So don't be afraid to face your fears. It doesn't matter how small you are. God can use you. And what's the last thing you want to tell people?
Is that always have faith in God, because it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks at the end of the day. It matters what God thinks.
Always have faith in God, because it don't matter what other people think about you. It matters what God think about you. And God chose David, and he completed his assignment, and Goliath's head was cut off, and all the other people ran. So it doesn't matter if you're being bullied in school, if your kids are being bullied in school. It doesn't matter, because God can do what?
God can work miracles.
That's right. So thank you, Taylor, for joining me today. Is there anything else that you would like to say to people out there in the world, women, children, just to encourage maybe somebody your age who's, wanting to do something in the church or be inspired? What would you say?
Just know that you are bigger than what you're facing, and that always have faith in God.
And if you have faith in God, you can go places. So thank you guys for watching. Please like
and
subscribe to the channel, and share this video. And we hope to see you here next week. Thank you, and may God continue to bless you.
Bye-bye.